In a world where knowledge is power and pressure is everything, they think they know the answers, but only one will survive and claim victorious. From the inspiration of the weakestlink TV show comes a bold, new twist. Welcome to Granda's Iconicest link. This isn't just about being smart, it's about strategy, fun times, and knowing exactly who to cut loose in a respectful manner. It's not personal, it's the game of unexpected knowledge. Every round, the pressure grows. Every vote, someone falls. Every decision brings them closer to the title of being the iconic winner. You were strong, but not quite strong enough. Answer fast, think smart, trust no one, and because in this game, someone is always the iconicest link, and someone is not. Question everything you know, and test your best iconic limits. Or walk away an un-iconic contestant. Goodbye. Yay, alrighty, let me mute this. Welcome into the 6th episode of Granda's Iconicest link. Welcome into our new contestants, Shantae, Purple, Tony, Gino, Braddles, Daryl, and Jack. I want to wish all the contestants the best of luck. And let me see who's going to start us off for our first round. Let's go a bit of a shuffle. Why don't we start the round with Jack? And let's begin the game of Granda's Iconicest link. Start the clock. Jack, who invented the Muppets? Correct. Shantae, what system is used to keep track of library books? Incorrect. The Dewey-Dinigmal system. Purple. What are fingernails made of? That's okay, Shantae. You did your best. Correct. Tony, which instrument was Louis Armstrong's famous for playing? Correct. Gino. What state is Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz? Kansas. Braddles. What is the process by which plants convert sunlight into energy? Correct. Daryl, what is Burger King's advertising slogan? Brattles Bank. Good one. Have it your way. Jack, who said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself? Incorrect. The correct answer was Franklin D. Roosevelt. Round one. I will say, quite mixed of your guys' rights and wrongs. And I think with a little bit more as we progress, there might be some more mixed to mixed, iconically answers. But all 7 of you, it is time to vote off who you think is the Iconicest link. Strategically in that round, Purple, Tony, Brattles, and Jack were the only ones who got answers correct. The least answers correct were Shantae, Gino, and Daryl. But will the contestants notice this? Haha, you think you're so funny, Josh? I don't think so. Watch out, Josh, your first place winner might be provoked. Okay, I guess people are just gonna vote for themselves. Alrighty, okay. We need 5 more of you to vote. Okay, let me just backtrack to see who's voted. Okay, so Purple voted, Jack voted, Daryl voted, okay, Brattles voted, you vote S, okay. Alrighty, I think we have enough votes in this round. I want to welcome in our new contestants, Shantae, Brattles, and Purple. First 3 of you are your first contender. I'm very impressed by taking the floor plan of all 3 of you wanted to go in here. Shantae, there was somewhat of you trying to stay, but I think you were just sort of missing the mark on just a answer specifically. So I think there's a way that you maybe need to step up the playing field for the next round if you're in. Gino, you know, you were trying your bestest, but I think your bestest was just trying to see what you were trying to keep up cooking in the kitchen. Daryl, our returning winner from past episode of the Iconicest link. We expected a little bit more higher grace from you, Daryl, for someone who's actually winned. Just saying. Overall, Shantae, your night has come quite short and often. Shantae, with 3 votes against you, you are the Iconicest link. Goodbye. We appreciate you, Shantae. Yeah, Shantae, sashayed away. First round, Shantae. That's going to burn and leave for a little mark for tomorrow. But in the meantime, Purple, Tony, Gino, Brattles, Daryl and Jack, well done for advancing through to the next round. And let's see who's going to start us off for round 2. Let me see. Tony is going to be starting off for round 2 in this round. And it's time to play Granda's an Iconicest link. Start the clock. Tony, which city is known as the Big Apple? Correct. Gino, what fruit is guacamole made from? Josh, we live. Gino. Did Gino leave? Well, Gino's gonna have to pass on that one. The correct answer was avocados. Braddles, what is the oldest tennis tournament in the world? Correct. Daryl, what is Beyonce's last name? Correct answer is Knowles. Jack, which language has the highest number of native speakers? Incorrect. Mandarin Chinese. Sorry, Mandarin. Purple. Which play begins with the phrase, two households, both alike in dignity? Maybe, Shantae, maybe their power got cut out. Correct. Tony, who painted the Sistine Chapel? Correct. Braddles, what colour of flame is the hottest? Good on you, Eliza. Correct. Daryl, what is a female sheep called? Correct. My apologies, Daryl. I zoned out there, but I'm back. But you just got it in there. That was correct. Round two was actually not too bad. We quite got there somewhat swiftly, except for one contestant. So guys, we are not going to vote because I might have a guess that that contestant has probably left the game completely. Gino, because of the situation of the delay, if you're still in the live or not, you are officially out of the game of an Iconicest link. Goodbye. We appreciate Gino for playing. They must have had something happen. So everyone else gets to basically stay for this round. Another one gone, and another round begins. who we have left is purple. Tony, Braddles, Daryl, Jack. Well done. Our top 5. It is the third round. And who will be starting us off for the third round, I wonder? Let's see. Braddles, you are going to start us off for round 3. Good luck to the lot of you. And this is Granda's Iconicest link. Start the clock. Braddles, what is the longest river in the United States? Correct. Daryl, which superhero lives by the motto, "With great power comes great responsibility"? Correct. Jack, the story of the Little Mermaid was first told by which author? Oh, actually, Daryl, incorrect. It was Spider-Man. Sorry. It was Spider-Man, Daryl. Mermaid was first told. The correct answer was Hans Christian Andersen. Purple, what is pencil lead made of? Correct. Tony, which country is famous for its policy of neutrality? Tony, which country is famous for its policy of neutrality? Correct. Braddles, what is another name for the North Star? Oh, thanks for the update on Gino, Daryl. Tell him thanks, Daryl. Oh, here's Gino. Correct. Daryl, which animal appears on the California flag? It's okay, Gino, it's okay. Incorrect. The grizzly bear. Jack, who assassinated Abraham Lincoln? That's okay, Daryl. John Wilkes Booth. Purple, what is the scientific name for the Northern Lights? Correct. Tony, what was the first Disney princess movie? Correct. Braddles, how many items are in a baker's dozen? Time's up. Not enough time to complete the answer. It was 13. That round was quite intense, to say the least. We were just getting to narrow split hairs. Who has got what it takes to push on through, and who's going to be left over on the other side of the bridge? Yoo-hoo! It's time for the contestants to vote off who you think is the Iconicest link. Strategically in that round, Daryl and Jack were the least answered correct contestants. The most correct answers from the contestants were Purple, Tony, and Bruddles. But will they notice this? Right, Daryl? Okay. Jack voted. Daryl voted. Invite Daryl. Was that a vote, Tony? Purple's voting themselves. Tony's saying Daryl. Tony loves me. Bruddles is the only one who hasn't voted. Oh, Daryl, thank you. Here we go for round 3. I will say to conduct points here with a lot of you are trying to just get by. Purple, Tony, and Bruddles. 3-way correct. I mean, that is very least of a shocking surprise that we actually get 3 people who actually can get a correct answer correctly. Some of you, on the other hand, who had their very low woes of just trying to get through and push by. Daryl, I think your A game, Daryl, is sort of slipping away. You've come a little far. Is that winning sort of getting to your head a little bit? You're feeling a little, how do you say it, confident in how you're feeling in your title role, maybe? And then we've got Jack. You were just getting through it. You were just trying to make ends meet. But I think your ending mark was just trying to get over that line. But you were just not quite close enough. So, Daryl, I would have to say your game does officially end here. With 2 votes against you, you are the uniconicest link. Goodbye. Bow bow for Daryl. Bye bye, Daryl. Just missed the mark a little bit. Another one bites the dust. You see what I did there? And we are now down to our 4 contestants. Purple, Tony, Bruddles, and Jack. Well done. For this far, we are midway through the Iconicest link. And let me see who's going to start off this round. Let's go with Purple. Purple, you're the lucky one who's going to start us with round 4. And it's time to play Granda's Iconicest link. Start the clock. Purple, who invented the telephone? Purple, who invented the telephone? Incorrect. Alexandria Graham Bell. Tony, what kind of dog is Scooby-Doo? Tony, correct. Bruddles, what is the 4th planet from the sun? Correct. Jack, where does the Muffin Man live according to the nursery rhyme? Correct. Purple, what is the longest river in the world? Correct. Tony, a bibliophile is someone who loves. Correct. Bruddles, Where is the Mona Lisa? We're playing Granda's Iconicest Link. Correct. Jack. What are elephants' tusks made of? Correct. Purple. Who is the main character in the musical Wicked? Alphaba. Tony. Who sings the song Bad Romance? Correct. Ruddles. Who is the author behind the children's book Cat and the Hat? Correct. Jack, what two primary colours can be mixed to make purple? Correct. Purple. Who was Alexandria Hamilton ever President of the United States? Time's up. Did not complete to the... Yeah, let me start again. Time's up. Did not have time to answer. The correct answer was no. Round 4. You guys were really trying to beat against odds. I mean, most of you really pushed through that with some really spot on answers. And some kind of just sank a little bit in the boat. Who will be staying on the Titanic? And who will be leaving with the iceberg catching up behind them? It's time to vote off who you think is the uniconicest link. Strategically in that round, Tony, Bruddles, Jack all got their answers correct. The least was purple, but will the contestants notice this? Oh, purple. Alrighty, let's rewind the clock. Tony, you're pretty consistently getting your aim game a little too strong for your confidence there, so I know that you're going to find out ways that maybe you could just slip just a little bit so we could see the cracks come through. Jack, I mean, another one's who's really pulling through here in the game of midway into this competition, but do you know or maybe have what it takes to maybe pull through? Who knows? Bruddles, a new contestant of ours. I must say, Bruddles, I'm pretty impressed with your correctability of knowing your answers to consistency. But Bruddles, with a name like yours, you might be able to brad offly eventually, if you catch my drift. So, purple tigers. Life is a lot of tigers, you know. Tigers are a very beautiful creature. But in this case, I think the colour purple has aptly became out of the tigers, and I think you might have been meat to tigers so they can go and chase after you. Unfortunately, purple with 3 votes against you. You are the uniconicest link. Goodbye. We appreciate your paddles. Well done on your first game. There actually is Eliza. There is. You can look at it on YouTube. We appreciate your purple tigers. Good on you for playing. tisk 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 for Purple Tigers. They played a very good game. Well done to them. We are down to our 3. Tony, Bruddles, and Jack. Well done to the 3 of you. Best of luck for round 5. And so we are down to the final 3. Who is going to make it to the final round? And who is just going to make it tip-top off the edge? Let me see who is going to start us off. Jack, good luck in this round. And it's time to play Granda's Iconicest link. Start the clock. Jack, how many legs do insects typically have? Incorrect. 6. Tony, what happened to Julius Caesar on the Ides of March? Correct. Bruddles, fill in the blank. Roses are red, violets are blank. Correct. Jack, what is the chemical symbol for oxygen? The correct answer was O, but do we accept that as a correct answer, everyone? I'll let you say. Tony, Sir Isaac Newton had this many laws of motion. Correct. Bruddles, how many months of a year have 31 days? I'm just going to tick it for you, Jack. Correct. Jack, what movie about a famous doll was the highest grossing movie of 2023? Thanks, says Tony. Good one. Barbie. Tony, what video game character has a brother named Luigi who wears green? Tony, what video game character has a brother named Luigi who wears green? Correct. Bruddles, what do the following number have in common? 2, 17, 29, and 31. They're prime numbers. Jack, who was the longest reigning monarch of England? Correct. Tony, who is the current First Lady of the United States? Correct. Bruddles, how many countries are in Africa? Oh, you just got it in there, Bruddles. Correct. It was 54. Round 5. Wowie, wowie, wowie. That was a pretty intense round, I must admit. You guys were scratching of the crunch numbers just on the edge of your seats to, bam, get yourself an answer in. Tony, Bruddles, Jack, it is time that you guys vote who you think is the Iconicest link. Strategically in that round, Tony got the most answers correct. The least correct answers were Bruddles and Jack tying with one incorrect answer on both. But will the 3 contestants notice this? Tony, let me say this, you are really just trying to turn the wheel by turning it around clockwise, which in this instance, maybe if you reversed it, Tony, you could be anti-clockwise to maybe run down the hill, maybe just slipping with some correct answers, so to speak. And then we've got Bruddles. Bruddles, wow. I mean, you're really getting through these rounds quite smoothly for someone who's a newbie into the Iconicest link here, hey? Good on ya, well done for you. And Jack, who's been a returning one a few times now. I think Jack is getting into the gist of things very well in these past episodes that we've had them for. To this case, Tony, with 2 votes against you, you are the Iconicest link. Goodbye. See you later, Tony. And there's crunch time for Mr. Tony. Guys, let's give a round of applause to Jack and Bruddles for reaching the final round. Well done to you two. You have clutch spanners, you have jump obstacles, you have spinny spins into this way, into the final spot in the competition. You should be very happy with yourselves right about now. For the final round, Bruddles, Jack, let's see who will start us first. I think if I remember, Jack was first in the last round, so Bruddles is going to kick us off first. Let us play Granda's Iconicest link, the final round. Start the clock. Bruddles, what year was the Armincipien Proclamation issued? What year was the Emancipation Proclamation issued? Incorrect. 1863. Jack, what kind of fish are Dory and Marlin from Finding Nemo? Blue tang and clownfish. Bruddles, how many colours are there in a rainbow? Correct. Jack, who is the Greek goddess of love? Hi, Tony. Incorrect. Aphrodite. Braddles. Where does rain come from? Jack. Incorrect. Clouds. Jack, what do you call a baby goat? Jack, what do you call a baby goat? Correct. Braddles. Even though it has a bill, web feet, and lays eggs, what kind of animals is a platypus? Correct. Jack, what is the periodic symbol for oxygen? Correct. Braddles. What do the following have in common? Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, and Antarctic. Correct. Jack, what kind of animal is an albatross? Correct. Braddles, what year was Barack Obama elected to the US presidency? Correct. Oh, Braddles just got in time with that question. It all comes down to you on who wins episode 6 of Granda's Iconicest Link. Good luck to Braddles and Jack for this one. Red is Braddles, blue is Jack. Strategically in that round, Braddles got 15 answers correct throughout the whole of the game. Jack got 10 questions correct. But who is going to win episode 6 comes down to you. Our winner for episode 6 of Granda's Iconicest Link is Braddles. Congratulations, Braddles. You are the winner of Granda's Iconicest Link. Well done to all the contestants tonight. Shantae, Purple, Tony, Gino, Braddles, Daryl, and Jack. It's been such a good time having you. I have been your host, Granda, and until next time, you guys are the Iconicest Link. Goodbye.